Today I'm focusing on pausing and pacing. Welcome to my daily drive. One skill, one topic, while on the drive, while on the road. Pausing and pacing. It gives emphasis to some words or some things that you are speaking about. Makes it where pauses are not supposed to be awkward, or they're not awkward. So find some moments that you can slow down to give emphasis on some things that you're talking about, I guess. Sad thing is, one second. Sorry, just driving. The sad thing is, I would catch myself wandering a lot, and there's a lot of things that is taking up a lot of my mind. Sadly, one of those things that are taking up a lot of my mind is doing these videos. And I have to start thinking about priorities and what I really want to spend my time on. I have so much focus right now on wanting to finish the app that I'm making. If I could explain it to you right now, it would be... then you'll understand. But I don't think I'm ready to bring it out yet. I just want to build. It will change the way we connect with our neighbors. And maybe in general. No, I can't. I'm sorry. But it will change the way we connect with our neighbors, and it's a way for us to get to know each other more. It will help us become more self-reliant. It will help us offset, how do I say it in a more general term, but it'll help us offset the rising costs of things. Let's just leave it at that. And make it easier for us to do so. That's all I'm gonna say at this time. And when I'm ready, I will post it on here and introduce the app once I build a good working MVP, which is called a minimum viable product. If it can do the basic functions that I wanted to do, and it's ready to at least do that, maybe I will introduce it to you guys. It'll be pretty much my family and friends here. Not that I am expecting everyone to be watching this, but if you are, so because of that, because I wanted to focus on that more, and there's so many things that's occupying my mind, and I'm wandering so much. I need to be more focused. Although I do love doing these videos, and I have seen improvement. I feel a little more confident. I think I sound better. I'd catch myself like smiling and just thinking to myself, wow, this is great. I'm afraid to watch the first videos now because I feel like it's kind of embarrassing. I'm feeling like I want to delete them, but it's okay. I don't need to. That's fine. You can see the difference, I guess, from now and from when I started. So I feel like it's done a lot of the job, maybe a lot, 50% or 80% of what I wanted to accomplish. And so by continuing it might just take up a lot of my time, or it is taking up a lot of my time, because yesterday, instead of putting more of my mind into the app and focusing how I can make it better or what's the next steps, I would be focusing on what should I be talking about tomorrow, or how am I going to explain this, which is good. I do need to do that. But what is most important? Our time, our mind is limited. We can't just do everything at once. It was good that I did this, though, because it really helped. I feel. I don't know if you can see it, but I think I can. But I can see it. And I think it's done a lot of what I wanted it to do. So it's been great. It's been great doing this. I will still do it once in a while, but I'm not going to have it take up a lot of my mind. So yes, I'll still try to do it for growth. And if I have some special, a good concept, a good idea that comes up, that's what I'll do. But I will not hold myself to doing it daily like what I have been doing. One last topic that I wanted to speak about. A little concept, a little thought that I've been having. It's more gospel related, but I guess it could be with anything, really. But this is how it started to really think about this concept. I was watching Charlie Kirk videos. You know how he loves to debate. They were debating something about Jesus Christ's teachings. The debate was between two truths that Jesus taught that seem to conflict with each other. The concept that I have is if there are two truths that conflicts with each other, how is it possible that they could be true? A third truth can actually connect those two and make those two possible. So conflicting truths, I guess that would be the idea. Navigating through conflicting truths. Could be a book, actually, which I might pretend I'm going to do. But the argument is this. We do know, first truth, we do know that Jesus did say, except ye be born of water and of the Spirit, ye cannot enter in the kingdom of God. That's one truth. What he's saying, you have to be baptized to be able to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Okay? Okay, that's one truth. I think we all agree if that's what Jesus said, that's true, right? Another one, which is the other side of the argument, is, well, when Jesus was on the cross, he said to the, was he a robber? I don't know exactly what he did, but another sinner that was also dying on the cross. He said something in the likes of, which I should have researched more, but it's something in the likes of, you will enter into the kingdom. You will also be in the kingdom of my Father. He wasn't baptized. You know, he lived his life in sin. How is it that he'll be able to get to heaven? Conflicting. Think about that. How could those two truths be when it seems to us in our mind there has to be one? Either just by grace alone he is saved, or he has to be baptized to enter in the kingdom of God, because he said it himself. What do you think? Before I give you the third truth that can put it all together, what do you think that third truth is that could connect it? Before I give you the answer, think about all the things that people leave the church because they learn this one truth and then another truth and be like, that does not match. I'm leaving the church. Think of how it could waver our faith with learning things of that seems so conflicting. How is that possible? And this is, I think, one of a great example. Okay, ready for the answer? Well, how do I answer this? What connects those two together? Think about this. Some things that were revealed in the last dispensation. Things that has been restored back on earth today. There's an ordinance in the temple for those that have died that will help them continue. That if they do accept Jesus, if they had no chance to accept Jesus and be baptized, they have an opportunity in the spirit world after death to be baptized. It'll be by proxy baptisms in the temples today, which is called baptisms for the dead. So that person, that sinner, how is he going to be able to go to the kingdom of heaven if he accepts? Well, and he needs to be baptized. Do we say it's too late, he wasn't baptized? But guess what? There's an ordinance in the temple called baptism for the dead. And if he does accept Jesus Christ, and he is willing to follow him and accept him, and didn't have an opportunity, he still has an opportunity through those ordinances in the temple. I'm at work now, but I think that's a great concept. Something great to think about. If there's anything that you have learned recently that seems conflicting and seems like everything is going to fall apart because these two truths don't match, sometimes we need to think a little We need to be more open. That maybe it's okay to not know the answer right now. But also know that there is an answer. There is a way that you will actually be able to connect those two truths. That's what I leave you with today. And one of my last ones, until I find another good one, I'm gonna focus on app. And it's been a good journey doing this little vlog or videos, whatever you call it. But thank you if you're watching. And I will see you next time. I just don't know when. But yeah. Hope it was helpful. Somewhat of enlightenment, I guess. Stop saying I guess. But that's all I got. Till next time. Peace.